you hate knowledge of the word, grew from knowing to say, Lord, let the light of your word be real to me. Listen, abundance of light, we never tolerate shame. Let me say it again. I say abundance of light. If there is shame, then there is no light. If somebody is ravaged by sickness, then there is no light. If somebody is living in poverty, that is, nothing is multiplying, then nothing is shining. Then light is not shining. Kennedy, I have left that. I've left value that have the character of God. I've left it already. I'm already sharing something else. God heals through the light of his word. That's what I'm sharing now. Now, when I was coming, I know I would do this. Now, I would like you to listen. The person of God, why God can't die, is because God in John 1:4 is one with his light. And then the life of God is the life of his light. I said the light of God is the life of his light. The light of his word. Now, because God's life is encapsulated in the light of his word. In the what? That is why God himself can't die. He can't die because his life is in his light. So the person of God is protected by the light of his word. Now, if God wants to give you life, he shines his light upon you so that the light, his life can follow the light to enter into you. If God wants to heal you, he shines his light on you. Whether you believe or not, please listen. You know, if you go to our village, if you come to my village, there is one group of people that I don't forget. There are up till now, this afternoon, there is one group of people in my village I don't forget. Because they were part of imparting me. They were school teachers. Those that taught me in primary school and in secondary school, I don't forget them. I still dream about them. Some of them I met them in 1978, some 1976, some 1979, some 1980. I don't forget them. Do you know why? When they took away darkness from me, they put into me light, and then they became the light. That an object will continue in a uniform motion until external force is applied to it. Listen, not only that I know it, I don't forget the person that taught me that. Not only that I remember these teachers, I remember these teachers that grew around me. Some of them didn't teach me, but they have reputation, because if the town gather, it is then that they call to bring counsel, to bring, so they become light, they guide. Now that guide is part of healing. That guide, they guide us, is part of healing us. Now when somebody teach you, the person is trying to shine light on your darkness. That means he's making you better. If you don't want to accept him, it doesn't reduce him. He's already blessed by being light. It is a blessing for somebody to know that come, this is light. If you look at chapter 5 of the book of Acts of Apostles, don't call this in teaching. Jews were perplexed about the miracle working power of the first apostles, they went and apprehended the apostles and they wanted to punish them. Now, when they gathered there, Gamaliel raised up his hand. We know that he has PhD in law. He raised his hand. Now, when he raised his hand, they said he should speak. Gamaliel started a historical encounter. He said, we were all here. So and so person rose up. They said, yes. Then he told them, I said, and we all saw how he ended. They said, yes. And then he said again, we were all here. This so and so person rose in the day of taxing. They say yes. And then he said, and we all saw how he ended. They say yes. Then he gave back to them from intelligence and said, if these people are not from God, they will also end like these two other people. He said, if these apostles are not from God, you don't need to help God. Before he said it, he has already given 2 examples. Because he's a learned lawyer. Now, this is what touched me in that story. The Bible said when the man said that if they are not from God, they will fail. They will fail. And then he said, if they are from God, we that are men cannot stop it. Now, when the man finished talking, because he's a learned man among them, they accepted what he said. Because he spoke from brightness. I thought you should clap and what I just said. Now, that thing Gamaliel said was a healing to that chaos, to that confusion. It was a deliverance. They thank God because they have a man like that who uses intelligence to solve their problem. All these other idiots were already saying, zombie, the man said, no, sit down first. You see, because foolish people talk without thinking. Even if they are living, nothing is as evil as living and you're not learning. So every day you go through one experience over and over. You keep on going through one experience for 5 years. One. That is why sometimes we dream, you go to exam, you keep on repeating one exam. 10 years. You see, because you're not learning from the failure of the past. The greatest devil. Now listen. Why a lot of ministry that went far didn't do deliverance? Why a lot of ministry that went far didn't do laying hand as I command you? Why so many of those ministries didn't go far? If I want, I want you to know. If you preach word and somebody who is hearing you didn't accept what you're saying, you will punish yourself by laying hand on that person after preaching. The devil that closed that person's ear will not also accept your prayer. Clap your hand to what I just said. I preached for over 30 years. I said I preached for over 30 years. I said if you preach at the altar and somebody didn't hear, devil didn't allow the person to hear what you preached, and that person said you're going to do deliverance after preaching, if the word of God didn't touch that person to change, then your prayer will hurt you. Then you who is doing that deliverance, that is why all the deliverance ministers died. Tell me one that is alive now. Tell me one deliverance minister that is alive. They have all died. It is those people that have demons that kill them. Don't forget that some of those people you see that talk against pastors on social media, that talk against pastors on social media, we are evil people that came into a church. Instead of those pastors to allow them to go early, they told them and brought them close, and then they didn't still stay. I said they didn't still stay, because that is making them to talk against pastors has always been in them. Why will that thing be in them and you're bringing them close? They will go. If they didn't go now, they will go later. It's a spirit in them. Spirit in people don't change. Did you hear what I said? I said spirit. No. Nothing is going to change your spirit. It's not possible. Everybody was born with a spirit. Those who have stupid, wicked spirit, they're always there. If you bring them in front of the church, they will destroy the church. Now, some of them have to hurt the church very well before they go. That is why when they know the secret of the church, they took it outside. That thing that they are talking against a man of God, you can imagine where a girl took a ministry of slamming on Enoch Adeboye. Look at Papa. Papa is only 80. He will slam Enoch Adeboye. He will slam Kumuyi. He will slam Bishop Oyedebo. He will slam anybody because she wants to destroy the church in Nigeria. She's an enemy of Calvary. The end will not be fine. The end will not be fine. Don't fight a big man, be big first. Whatever that make a man big, we protect the man. Whatever that makes a man big. There is something I said here, a course. I said men see through light, but some light can't reveal certain truths. It's a mystery.